Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to another video. Just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has been subscribing and supporting me, watching my videos, sharing them, putting them out there, supporting me with memberships, everything. You've been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I physically see spirits, so I tend to get a lot of things going on around me, and you can sometimes see it. I've been toying with the idea of doing another video where I position the camera so you can look in the TV screen. It's like scrying, and that you may be able to pick some of the things up that I see. It's all connected to me. I have to sit there. It all comes through me for some reason, and people have seen lots of different things. I did a video last night actually on my Pure Angelic one. Massive thank you to those of you who've been watching the Pure Angelic Tarot. We're over 1,000 subscribers now, so thank you so much for your support. If you haven't, please check it out. They're tarot readings for you. But it was very spooky last night. There was a lot going on in there, and people have picked things up on the last reading. I'll put it on the end screen, so check it out, because there are things going on there. So I've been going through something, I've mentioned it a couple of times, and I am worn out. Let me show on my face. I can see my guys are still doing, they're moving my, well, they're not my eyes, they're superimposed over my face. Sort of the person who on Pure Angelic that said, I don't like your eyes last night. So do you. They're not my eyes that you're seeing moving like that. They're a spirit. They superimpose themselves over your face. And I have seen it when they do it to other people who haven't got a clue what's going on. I sat in the opticians once in the waiting room watching some woman. She had no idea. And it looked like it could have been a passed on loved one, husband or whatever. And they kept going, because they're trying to make themselves seen. Okay. So we have got activity going on in here already. I have the things I've seen. I just want to say skinwalker, ET guides, fairies, demons. I am going through a shamanic journey, there's no doubt about it, and lots of naughty things, very biblical. And I see these things, now I mean physically see these things, okay? So it's not even just in my mind's eye work, I just shut it off. Oh no, it's in front of me. So I thought I got some very strange cards this morning that I am getting spell work sent to me, whatever. But I am definitely going through some sort of journey, and I've been asked to come on and talk about it. We'll do some cards and see if we can find out anything, you know, about it. But celebrities again. They are showing me couples. Now, we've talked about this fertility thing and the stem cells and the them changing DNA. But these people are doing deviant acts, and somebody is reading from a book as this all happens. I don't know if you can see anything outside the window, but they're always outside the window. My life at night, I can't bloody watch Emmerdale without, I'm sorry, I'm just wired at the minute, without spirits out here going. Some of them, when they want me to feel cozy, will come in and go, right, want to know what's happening in Moira and Emmerdale? Just so, by the way, if you're in the US, a big one here. And it's like, I can see them come in and they sit down and then they look through the window and they're trying to see the TV. It must get boring for them hanging around all the time, guarding. If you want to know about the Men in Black spirits who are angelics and the Palladians who are around me, guarding me, and my thoughts on that, check out previous videos. I'm trying to see what's going on the TV. There are lots of things. I may do 10 minutes or so after this, so you can see there's a giant face on the TV. So people have seen it, so check it out afterwards. Right, so we've got empathy. So somebody out there knows what I'm going through. if you are a shaman or anything like the shaman, however you say it, if you've got any advice, because I keep getting connections to the animal kingdom. I did have somebody, what I was told, it came through a reading actually from someone on YouTube, but it resonated with me so loud and clear. It's over me now. I talked about it the other day, an ET guide. This person came to me in robes first. They are shaman, but they're in spirit. They're an ET guide. And they appeared to me over there. They appeared to me twice. And I have this cryptid around me as well, which is very white teeth. Somebody said it was Native American. It's definitely something. I've had somebody with a wolf in the head. I get skinwalker all the time. They've even said skinwalker, everything. But it is not meant as something horrific or terrifying. At times I've wondered what's really going on around me. And I know people have sent stuff, but this is a journey through the underworld and my fears about my writing, because I won't write. They did say that somebody's sending me energy to try and stop me writing and being creative. Competitors. And I can believe it from what I've seen about TikTok. That's hilarious. Witch talk. I researched stuff on that for my PhD research proposal. And what I've seen on there that people are doing, you know, they use witchcraft stuff as if it's just, well, I can't get my way on this, so I'll do this. Or I don't like that politician, so I'll do this to try and get them out. I don't like that. That's about control. Am I against witch stuff and what have you? Absolutely not. It's, you know, if you're working with nature and you're doing protection and things like that, I'm against extreme, what's wrong with me today? Extremism in any religion, anything, okay? And complete non-action in things as well. There has to be a healthy balance. So, and we're religious fluid here. So, no, what I'm saying is there are people who just go too far. And as somebody who studied witchcraft well, there it is on the wall. That one's there. May's not there, but that one's there. And I studied my, well, he's professor now. Some of you might know who he is because he's written so many books on the witchcraft thing, Owen Davies, and he has really gone into it. Loads of people have. There are quite a few lecturers, and I've studied the early modern period to modern about the witchcraft stuff. So I know what I'm talking about with a lot of things, as in the history of it. Don't know everything, nobody ever does, but I get an idea of how it is, and it's almost like it's just going to extreme. Equally, we've got the church going to extreme as well. So I know what's wrong. Everything's extremes at the moment. And so yeah, it's just, it's felt like, well, it hasn't felt, I've been told there are people sending something to do with crystals, divas, fae. But I have this ET guide who is, she's taken, and it's a she. It's like confirmation. Not it. They're showing me a robin, so I've got warning. Somebody doesn't like what I'm talking about. Okay, but I'm sorry, I have to talk about this. I've been asked to. So she's a shaman, okay? And but I have this thing over me. It's on stilts. They've shown me these little people on stilts as well, okay? And they look like the Mibs, but they're not. And they put their hand out and they show them to me. They're like ants. That's the only way I can describe them. Ants. And they're watchers, apparently. So there's a lot of stuff coming at me. But I've been taken on a journey through my fears. And that's what this collective as a whole, somebody appeared out the window there, a collective as a whole, we are going, that's why institutions are changing. There's a lot of polarization. And it almost feels like we're all taking a trip in the underworld, finding out what our fears are. So I've had fears about my writing. about what I write, where that's all come from. I have been seeing lots of apparitions, lots of shadows, faces that are just, well, it's almost like they start off, the only way I can describe it is, you know that bit in Indiana Jones, the first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they open the Ark. Now they keep showing me the Ark, and they keep taking out books, things like that, knowledge, scrolls out of the Ark. Okay, and this big book, and they're talking about this book. They're reading a chapter, and I'm seeing these biblical scenes of people, that's not the word for a fornicating. I can't, honestly, absolutely. Now I've written, and they had me writing that, and I've written lots of spicy romance, okay? Yeah, I managed to knock 50 Shades of Grey off the #1 spot at one point. I was like, yeah. There's a link to them in the description if you want to read them. Sorry, I've just seen. It's almost like they show me stealth. They're hiding around the sofa. They're all in on it. They tend to act. They do act. These guides come in, these people come in, and they act and they do all these things. And I know they're acting because there's a big not purple, pink light there. I know they do that because they take a bow afterwards. It can be days later, and I'll go, right, that's it. And part of me seems to be playing along with them, and the other half's going, it's bizarre. And then they stop, and it's almost like they're projecting these images at me. And then there are some who are coming in, and who are these things? So the activity's stepping up now. But yeah, the only way I can describe is this creature is on stealth. They came to me when I did a reading for my members, and they gave me information. But they're like this over me. They're white, and there's all this stuff going on. I'm not in danger. I'm not harmed. It is just weird to watch. And we'll get back to the naughty. Having as they say up north, and well, lots of places in the UK, a bit of how's your father, okay, on a very biblical scale. And then there are other things I've seen that there's deviant behaviour, and it's almost like this person's still reading from a book, and there are all these scenes, and it's almost like the history of the world, and it's going up. Somebody's just walked past. I have to do that because sometimes people, there was a spirit that walked past, but it wasn't, it was somebody. But all of these deviant things, and there's a lot of babies, a lot of breeding, something about breeding, monsters breeding. They're men and then they turn to men. There's a lot of spider stuff. It's a lot to do with divine masculine, divine feminine. I don't know if they're coming together or what the hell they're doing, quite frankly. I'm sorry, I'm just so wired. And I can't work it out. And it's just like, it's like being on the ghost train. And sorry, I have so many things to say. This is why it comes out like this. I'm trying to remember it all and get it out to you. So this is why it's like going on a ghost train and having things pop out at you about things that you don't like, things that the underbelly of society, the history of society, what's hidden. And that's what I've been seeing, what's hidden in my own life. So if I'm telling you about this, chances are you could be going through one of these at some point, or especially if you're doing spiritual work, or you may have already had one. I don't know. I'll leave the comments off, but again, please be respectful to me and the people who put comments on there, okay? Or you'll just get removed, because it's not just about me on here, it's about protecting the people who are sharing their own experiences as well. And so that bit in Raiders of the Lost Ark, all the, you know, when they do that ceremony and they open it up, and they're not supposed to open it up, and all the angels come out, or they look like angels or spirits, the lovely faces, and then all of a sudden they turn like that. That's exactly what I've been saying. Okay, so I don't know what they're trying to show me. I think they're trying to show me about my fear-based thoughts, my fear-based energy, the world's fear-based energy, and to put me in my own power and my own intuition and power, and to start there initiating me. This only thing. And I got that from that reading. You're being initiated, and that's what it feels like. This is an awakening, and I'm going up some levels. I don't know what else. I think they want me to hear more. I have a guide, and he calls himself Anubis, so of the underworld. I have connections to Egypt. I've seen big snakes. I've seen a big snake carried by a load of people, a lot of servitude, people in chains, a devil figure, everything. These are all like the images of the tarot cards as well. But a big snake, reptilian tongues, lizards. I don't know if it's, if you think about it, do we have reptilian stuff in our DNA? I'm talking about evolution. I know we've got from the sea. I got a lot about the sea. I was actually hearing whales. I keep hearing whales. Ooh. Now I see whales. I've been lying in bed and I've seen 2 whales on either side. I've been seeing a bull. I've just worked it out. Oh my God. They are telling you the history. They're telling the history of, it's very biblical. There's a lot about Jesus, what have you. A lot of spacecraft stuff again. And Baal. He's the bull, wasn't he? The demon guy. Do you know, let's see if we can find him out in here. I've got this book. They asked me to get this book. Don't you fall. Oh, you're going to fall, aren't you? Oh, I have so many books. I don't know what to do. It's in here. Oh, look. Could be for a minute. Oh, I don't know why I've opened it on this page. But look, there's an angel, right? If you're interested, the book is by, it's just literally a dictionary. I've got one of angels. M. Bellinger. She's done loads, okay? It's just a dictionary. But it says, even the angels that faithfully serve the heavenly hosts could be formidable and aggressive beings. And it's all about, I did see one like that at one point, and it looked like a serpent. So that could be Archangel Michael. And it seems to be a story about humans. I get very biblical images all the time. Now, I was confirmed in Church of England, and I love Jesus, what have you. But I also like Kali and the religious fluidity and Buddha, the works. So this is just how they come to me. They would come to you on how you see things. So it's some initiation, and it's a fiery. The only thing I can come across, and it keeps coming into my head, and again, very biblical. The devil tempting Jesus, the 40 days where the devil tempts Jesus, and it's an initiation, and he has to go out in the desert and is tempted by the devil, and it's all what goes on. And this is, well, I wasn't there, obviously, so I couldn't tell you, but it reminds me of that, and that story, and it feels like I keep being shown apples. It's bizarre, and it's, in the Bible, wasn't Baal the bull that they were worshipping, and Moses stopped them when God spoke to through the burning bush? I'm pretty sure. Where are we? And I got that was something to do with the. I did on a previous video, something to do with that demon trying to get back what was his. I don't know, but there's definitely interference. But honestly, really, faces, teeth, a lot of vampires, which speaks about being drained, things like that. It's giant metaphor for loads of stuff. This is how they do it. They do it like that. They will come to you on whatever level that you operate on. Okay, I love, writing and stuff like that. They will cut history, whatever. So they'll come to me on that level. Bahal. Oh dear. Oh my God. I just realised something. Right. You see these legs? Right, this is what I say, these leg things all the time, and they change. It's just, and they change into things. Bale. Oh, a variation on the spelling of the demon ball, which is probably saying it wrong. Come to represent a demon in its own right. He is named as the very first demon in the Goetia. I don't know what that is. 17th century work. A treatise on... Oh, I'm going to have to know it for my PhD, so this is interesting. I'm thinking of when I get going with it, and I eventually get to apply and I get it all sorted. It's taken a little bit longer than I hoped it would. I would love to do a channel where we talk about all of these things, you know, all the history of these things. This was in a treatise on angel magic, which I read in Owen's book for my thing. Connects Bale with the power of the East. Said to speak with a hoarse voice. Oh, well, that's nice. I had a hoarse voice yesterday when I did a reading, but it wasn't that. It just made me, oh my God, no. No, it wasn't that. I was told that somebody was sending stuff at me and I had a fit. I had an FND fit. So, and that's what happens to me. When he manifests, he takes a form with 3 heads, the head of a man, a cat and a toad. Okay, well, I haven't seen that, but those legs, I see a lot of that, and a lot of spiders, a lot of naked women, a lot of naked men. Why? God knows. I basically very, I keep getting so many, come on. That kind of thing, very biblical. So that's the only thing I can think of, is that there's some things I'm not going to go into that they've shown me are a bit frightening. But for some reason, I just stand there and I know I'm protected. And I get to the point where you're trying to shock me so much. It's just not. You get numb a bit and you think, well, the more it comes at me, I've had it for about a week now. I've had these moments where I get very, very down. I shout, I actually shout at them, everything. And then I just suddenly, I feel this white light around me, but I feel my power. And it's almost like I'm pushing it out. And as I push it out, there is one with it is the bull. I have seen it. They were worshipping it. It was in they reminded me to finish off about the bull. That's a different one. I can't find any more on that. I did find it in this book, but I don't want to keep you, waiting for me to find it. But it is a bull. There's no picture in here. But anyway, very strange things, Pan, what have you, all this stuff. And it's a history of humans, I believe. But all of this, it's crazy. But I feel my power, my own power. I just suddenly go very calm and I feel my power going outwards like that. And I keep saying to them, what is attracting this to me? They keep saying star, light. And they keep saying to me, change your perspective. There's more than light out there. We've got to look at the dark and the light. They have to work together. Okay. That's why I think we're all being initiated on some level at different stages. And it's about seeing the hidden depths, because once you see the hidden depths and you don't try to control them with this rigid control or try to deem what is dark and what is light, because it's all come from the light. Is that correct? Yeah. It's all part of the game we play on this earth. Okay, dark and light. It sounds abhorrent to us. It's like, why do I have to have the dark and the light? But that's how it works. And I know other people have said that. But if you're not frightened of the dark, nobody can get you. No devils can tempt you. No, you know, demon, whether they're human or some entity or whatever it is, okay? If you're not frightened of the dark and you see everything in the dark that's hidden, then there's no need to be frightened of it. Do you see what I'm trying to say? It's, I know it's a bit, but the more we see, the more we can understand, and the more we're not frightened, we won't react in extremist ways or, I don't know, we've got to see our own demons. And that's certainly what I've been shown. But I've been shown the world's demons, the history of the world, and I believe that's what the book is and how it was. There's some things that haven't been written correctly. I keep getting this, that they want change. They want the truth to be known, because it's been used to manipulate society, humankind, allow divine masculinity to overrun women in this world, treat women, oh, they've given me the word, treat women like dirt, everything. And it's got to stop. There's got to be balance in there. And I'm not calling every man out here, by the way. Oh my God, these faces just pop up at me. And that's not what I'm doing, but I'm saying there is, you know, a hierarchy in society, and men think that there are some men that think they should be at the top. And that's what, you know, these people who come in to try and control the world, that's what they want. So they're just frightened little people. And they're women, sheep women, backing them up, okay? So, you know, but there is also, I'd wanted to stop writing my spicy romance, because I don't know if the time's passed or, you know, but everybody's got a right to explore what they like, whatever. And I felt a bit attacked. So I don't know if they're trying to show me that, and I mean, a lot of people, the competition with it is phenomenal, and they turn nasty on you. And you begin, I've had a lot of doubts. And I think that's what they've been showing me. Don't be frightened of your own power, your own, you know, your own sexuality, whatever, gender, whatever. It's about being you. There are dark sides to everything, okay? Absolutely everything, you know, and nobody is completely pure. And it's time you faced your demons, you know. I've had to face my demons here. I don't know if the light went funny there. But let's see what we can get. See what more we can get. Yeah, observe. They basically want me to observe. They keep telling me dream invaders, things like that. I say keep people popping up. And I know they send me stuff as well. And it's almost like I have been shown my secret enemies as well. It's like I can see it all. So I don't just see the nice beings that come in or the annoying spirits. I'm now seeing what's around me. I'm seeing a lot of fey creatures. A lot of fey. A lot of fey. Elementals. Stuff like that. They've told me crystals and plants are being used to do stuff. And they come around, a lot of spiders, there's weird energy with these legs, and then it just changes into, it's almost like it becomes electricity, or they are electricity, and it goes into an image of something. And it can be way, way past. And there are thousands of people showing me what went on. They're reacting. They're like a reenactment troupe out there in the spirit realms, showing me exactly what's going on, or what's been going on, all the fighting, all of the... And it's a story about the angels. It's a story about what's going on with the humans and the angels. So they're looking, they want... Why do you want me to look there? Something to do with babies, children. Children of the angels? Is this the Nephilim? Many things. We might get more. I don't know, but the truth has to come out. The truth has to come out. It's all, these people are all ET. So we come from ETs. I've told you what I think about this. The truth has to come out now. The stories were right for the time. The truth has to come out in the way it should have been told in the first place. Some people have manipulated it for their own ends. They will come to you on the level and the stage that humanity is on. Okay, yeah, receive. So I'm getting downloads. I'm basically walking through a nightmare. It's an awakening. There you go, as the top. People are, you may be getting this. Seeing things at night, seeing things through the day, waking dreams, visions of what's there. They keep showing me they're bent down. Some people are bent down at the sofa and they're looking around, stealth, hidden. They're trying to convey that hidden. So I don't know. There's a lot going to be exposed in the world. Illuminate, shine the light on what's there. What humanity's been ignoring for centuries, facing its own demons. Flow. It's that connection, reconnecting with the universe, not trying to control the information that's coming in, reconnecting. People getting downloads. It's almost like we've been through a grand disconnection from the universe. We're going around, that program, to go around the dark side of the moon, but we'll come back. And that's what we've been doing. Everything must be illuminated. Okay. These are all synchronistic events in my life and in the world. Foresee. Foresee something. What have I got to foresee? Ah, right. Okay. You see this? What I see is this. It looks like electricity. And it looks like some grid with a hole in the middle. Like that. And things come up from the hole. There can be these spider things. All sorts of stuff. I have to say about rebuilding the web. Rebuilding the web. Now, as I was saying that, I was thinking of the web as in the internet. So there could be things on the dark web. Is that what you're referring to? The dark web must be illuminated. There are hidden enemies on the dark web. It's almost like there are a lot of covens operating through the dark web. And I'm talking about dodgy covens and not, you know, white witches, whatever. And we're talking female, male, and whoever here. Yeah. That's empowerment. That's a completely different thing. We're also talking about people using demons, whatever. They're all entities. Yeah, immerse in knowledge. I've got to find out a lot more about this. This is the book. This is the book. This is the book of knowledge that they're reading from. They're exposing all the secrets that have been hidden from us, from religious groups, from religions, whatever. They're going to expose them through me. Oh my God. All right. Okay. Thank you. So that's the book. So there's going to be a lot of illumination. They're holding an apple. Don't be tempted by fear to hide, to run and hide. Look at that. Awaken. Oh. So there's going to be some shock information. There's definitely a lot of alien involvement in this. I'm sorry, but there is. Again, I've got to write from the soul as to what's happened. I've got to write it. You may be called to write, to paint, to, I don't know, create a video game of it. Creativity comes out many different forms. Right? I don't know. create a blend of something. I don't know, whatever inspires you. I don't know. There's something about perfume. Something about Egyptian perfume. I don't know what the heck I'm picking up here. But there are lots of different creations, bringing the past back to life and rewriting it, because we've been stuck in the same loop. It started way, way, way back when this planet was seeded and by aliens, and then it's going round. They're trying to break the cycle. And if you break the cycle, by remembering things from the past, creating, I don't know what, that may be just a message for somebody, yeah, but creating various things, recreating the past, Egyptian times, Mayan, 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 do you say Mayan? I would say Mayan, I don't know, however you say it, things being uncovered. There are going to be more things uncovered. I've had this before as well. More things being uncovered that gives a hint to who we were in the past, who we've now become, and we're not much different. So we have to change that. They're going to be triggers and clues. We are going through a massive evolution. We are going through an awakening soul. That's why all these fears have come up in the world, this nuclear war, fears of that happening, everything. And we have been on course to destroy ourselves, and then just either reset the button. Well, they've reset the button in the past when we've done these things, but this time it's the end. They won't let us do it again. It's been too many times, so we've got to get it right this time. We've got to wake up. So yeah, put closure on the past. We want equality, love, balance. Okay, what else? The other thing they show me, and actually I'm going to get those cards out, is definitely, I'm going through Jupiter energy, which is all about expansion. There's something about me trying to come online hearing. And I mean, I hear them in the morning in particular. I hear whispers, but I mean, really hear them all the time, which is quite daunting because I see them too. So it's going to be like, well, are you some sort from down the road, or are you a spirit? Which one is it? So the thing they show me is a Scorpio, so a scorpionic energy, very intense scorpionic energy, opposition, conflicts, confrontation. A lot of that being exposed, confrontations within the self, okay, and what the conflict within the self. The hidden enemy may be within, okay, so you may be going through this, a lot of confrontation, a lot of headbutting in the world, yeah, a lot of stuff going on, as we know. Yeah, solar flares. Solar flares coming out. Now, there's been a lot about solar flares. I don't know if that's trying to reactivate the planet as well, set it on a new course, because the planet is evolving with us. Yeah. Taurus the bull. The bull's there. Cultivate. But I did not see the bull in a good light, I'll tell you that now. I've seen a panther. I've seen stag. I've seen horned, you know when they have those of the bull or whatever, just, but it's a skeleton with the horns. I've seen that. But I just keep thinking about my own power, and it's just all of a sudden it becomes very calm, and it is that biblical experience for me. So what have we got as well? 7th house, relationship with the self. Okay. Retrograde. I've been in a retrograde. Review. I keep getting review. A review of thoughts, ideas that need to go. Facing demons of one's own making with conflict, or ones that have been created through trauma. You know, like most people have gone through a lot, and it's created a lot of things. And this is ascension. So if I'm talking to you and you're watching this, you may well be going through an ascension, or you may be being prepared for one. Pisces, there's a lot about the water, emotions, fish, a lot. I get a lot of that. I keep getting connection to the animal kingdom. Cryptids, lots of cryptids. Yeah. A crab as well. Immerse in emotions. It's having to go deep dive into everything in the underworld and throw out all the junk. And all of these hidden enemies, secret enemies, whatever, have come out. There are a lot trying to stop us from shining our light. And they're being manipulated by people trying to stop light workers from going forward. It's an invitation as well. An invitation to step up. Sustainability. 6th house here, if anybody knows astrology. I can't remember what the 6th house is about. But I'm told 4th and 12th at the moment for me, which it's to do with family and relationships and things like that. And there's a lot for me to deal with on that. And that's definitely been thrown out at me. But it's seeing what's there, what I've tried to deny as well. Your denials will come up. It's very bizarre, I have to say. What's this one? Symbiosis. Just a weird sound. I heard the banging. That was somebody going upstairs, but there was another sound before that. And one more. There you go. Another sound there, and a light. Okay, we've got North Node, trying to get into the North Node in the future. Whatever hangs you back from your light coming in, from your connection. I'm seeing light come on me now. Your connection to the divine, whatever. I'm talking to the people going through initiation. Yeah, we are going through initiation for something with the divine. And it's what I see is, I'm seeing it now, it's almost like pushing things out. It's almost like these walls, it's like a transparent wall comes up within me, and all these images, everything start pushing out like that, and this light starts coming in. So it's a house cleansing, if you like. And that's what the world's going through as well. Clarify, solar, calm. One more. Which one do you want? Okay. Structure. Building a new structure within the soul, in the house of the soul. So you can bring in new knowledge. A lot of new knowledge is coming in. This is a clearing. A lot of anger issues I've had, frustration with things. A lot of things happened to me since about 2015. Most things happened before. But I've had a lot of anger, a lot of frustration. And that's clearing out. And I can feel this light just coming right through me. It's amazing. Okay, so introspection, looking at things. Looking at the chakras, aren't they? And yeah, getting the chakras in balance. So there's going to be some information, some codes coming through to me. Capricorn, achieve. That's earth grounding. I've been grounding myself a lot as well. Doing a lot of that. Any more? Oh, look. I've had fear about resources and all sorts with me being ill and things like that. And with FND and actually being able to work all the time, stuff like that. Coming in. Stay on target. So this is for somebody out there as well. This is about the world's resources. We've got more resources than we know, and they're not shared. We need to wake up to that. People, it's like they keep it in certain places. It needs dispersing. It's like from the top down. They need, and no, I'm not going all you know, totally socialist here. I just mean in general. Yeah. There's a lot of poverty resources that need to move around people more. There's going to be more flow. There's going to be a lot more flow with that. A lot more flow of thought. Elites are not going to hold on to knowledge. They're breaking down. And when I say elites, I'm not talking even about rich people or anything like that. It's not what I'm talking about. These people who think they're elitist right at the top, who hide these things and the secrets. They're all going to be exposed. They are the property of the people of this world, and they've been held back and used to control. And the more you break it down and the more people see, the more this new evolution can come in, and hopefully this balance, because people will realise what we fight more, what we're doing. This sounds utopian, but that's what I really hope. Okay. Yeah. Look at the pyramids on here for authority. I wonder what that refers to. With it, I mean, it can refer to focus, Egyptian, whatever, but it makes me think of Illuminati. People at the top, these secret societies, you know. Okay, let's go here, I think, and then we'll finish off with a couple of alien cards. Yeah, growth. Clearing out old seeds, old things from the mind, so new growth can come in and information can flow through. This makes me wonder what the heck I'm going to get through. Then I have to tell you, what information are you going to get that you have to tell? There's a lot of growth here, a lot of growth coming into the world. Rich vegetation and around the planet. New growth to the planet. Yeah, we have to go through these times of strength. Leading a crusade. Storming the gates of the castle. In the world of information and communication. We're not being told the truth by anything. About anything. A stability, a new tree must be grown. A new world tree must be grown. It's almost like the previous tree needs to be cut down and a new one grown. Because everybody has a place on it. They're channeling, not mine. Okay, that's their words, okay. Yeah, I have a dream. Oh, man. Clear path through all those obstacles. The path of truth. Tower of Babel must be knocked down. A new Tower of Babel, that's what I heard. We must be able to communicate freely. Somebody's blocking our communication with each other. That's why this could be, we're talking telepathy, things like that. This is about using the rest of the brain. I mean, what do they reckon we only use? 10% or something? This is what we're going to. It's turned so much more positive. We just keep off those timelines of destruction. Freedom, yeah? It's time to ground into the earth. Put your roots, you can do that easily by putting your feet on the floor, bare feet if you want. Put them on the floor and imagine roots going out of them. I'm doing it now, right into the earth, through right to the center of the earth. You can take them as far as you want. And, or you could walk barefoot somewhere, put your hands in soil, do some digging, cook something, food and eat it. Always to ground, okay? Australia. That light trying to shine through those dark clouds. Ascension, knowledge, completion. Oh, look. Oh, my goodness. Light codes. Oh, source codes, light codes. Coming from Egypt. through the pyramids. This is all about focus. And look at that connection to the skies there. Stars, star beings. That's where it started. That's all I'm going to say. That's where it started. Yeah, I knew that. I could feel the energy on this one on the bottom. There we go, in this Jupiter energy expansion. We are expanding it. The lunar eclipse has kicked us off a lot as well. It's kicked me off. It's been since that eclipse. Things have been, whoa, what's going on? Right, let's see. Anything you want to tell us with the alien cards, and I'll end this one. I just thought we'd do something slightly different in this reading. Tall whites, uncertainty, distrust, guarded. That's certainly what I've been, the energy I've been in, I have to say. What's going on? It's about trusting again for me as well, after being just not able to trust anyone. Third eye opening. But wider, and all these, I mean, that's the brain. I was talking about the brain, obviously it's an alien brain, but it's being able to see more, to connect with more on this planet. Not to have things explained away, to see the truth of the existence of this planet and humanity, the matrix, what's around us, and how we can conduct our own lives and be revolutionary with it, but in a kind, loving way. We don't all have to become hippies and this, that and the other. That's not what I'm saying. But seeing more, connecting with more. It's almost like somebody disconnected parts of our brain, and now we're reconnecting them through the universe. Okay, let's do one more, and then Evans. Mystery, reading between the lines, intuition. Yeah, tapping into that intuition more. Okay, I want to do one more. They keep showing me a lot of desks, a lot of schools, young children learning. That's us. We are learning at the moment. We are learning to be who we really are in spirit again. Yeah, we are cocooned. This is the snake I saw. Ouroboros, I can't even say. Infinity, eternal, past life. This is the cycle. I keep saying a snake, just like that. Okay. Now there's a snake. I've forgotten. Apens. God's the underworld. A snake shedding the skin. It's almost like that's in the womb. We're in the womb at the moment. Okay, we are. We've been reborn, but we were seeded. Though some of the things have shown me about the monster. Well, are they monsters or are they just different creatures? I've seen a lot of mythological creatures. And I actually wrote a story about one. I did Monster Love Romance once. You can check that out on Inca. And it was about a Minotaur. A lot of mythical creatures in the underworld. What I've been seeing, a lot of fae, a lot of mythical creatures. A lot to do with Minotaurs. This is a mystery I have to go through and find the pieces of. I told you everything's a puzzle. And people get different messages, and that's why you shouldn't be, you know, as I said in the other video, nobody should be calling anybody's message. It's all relevant, yeah? You should just, it's all part of this big jigsaw puzzle, this mystery of life. And we're slowly being given the information. Yeah, this is what I get. This is what I get, sensuality. I'm going to have to do that. This is what I keep getting. This is seeing these naughty people having a bit of, how is your father? It's most off-putting when you try to eat your tea and watch the television. Because say, get a room. And I mean, they're full on and at me, the works. I don't know what is happening. But this is all part of the whatever it is. And this is the other thing they show me an awful lot of. Things with tongues, hybrids. It's what we were talking about, the hybrids of trying to bring hybrids into the world through alien races. This is what they're telling me has gone on, is going on. Reptilians, a lot of reptilian stuff as well have shown me. So I never thought I'd get into that, but that's what I see. So yeah, one more. I'm going to finish it off because it's very long. I'm 55 on the clock. I knew something was coming because I'm still in it, 55, and I saw Robin this morning. So they show me Robins, that's a warning. So usually for fits, but it's a warning. So something's coming. Flower of life. That's like this matrix thing I see, and things are created out of it in the middle. But there are nasty things coming up at the moment. So that's not... Flower of life. 29 may be relevant. I keep getting 29. There you go. This is what it is about, a creativity, getting your creativity back, getting the world's creativity back to change things up. And especially for divine feminine, because we've got divine feminine here, birthing fertility. And that's what I'm saying. I told you about the soul eggs, and there's a lot of this going on. Fertility, birthing, rebirthing the human race. Okay, reseeding, rebirthing. Okay, so very strange, but oh, look at the one on the bottom. Yeah, that's exactly it. Shadow self. Denial, projecting, shame. Yeah, facing our shadows. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I hope it's been of interest. I'm just going to ask before I go, are there any predictions about anything that's coming through the week? I'll be doing another one tomorrow with all the predictions in, but this was just something different because I've noticed the videos with where we're explaining different things with the predictions seem to do really well. I'm so grateful to you for watching. Thank you so much. It's a puzzle, and it's like trying to get the Rubik's Cube right, but this is how they're giving it to us. They're drip feeding it at the moment, but they kept they're playing it now, Magical Mystery Tour by the Beatles. That's what they do. They keep playing. I keep saying John Lennon. I say celebrities. And before, about these relationships, and it's all about love and relationships as well, and connecting together again in all different forms. But they do bring celebrities to me, and Cary Grant was sitting on the bed, and I told you I was dying for them to bring it. Yeah, I know, but that's to do with my writing, because when I write, I always used to say, oh, Cary Grant in a suit. He's my muse. I used to joke about it, so that's why. But I have seen a lot of old film stars and people. If you want to know more about that, check out the videos from last year in particular. You'd be surprised if you bring in my room. I've even seen Marilyn Monroe. Anyway, I'm going. It's an hour, but I'm not getting anything. There's just a bit of a warning. So there's a storm. There's a tornado of some sort, which can be on the planet. They keep mentioning the Houthis. People should be watching the Houthis more, because in the next week or so, there's going to be a lot come out about them, and they're going to step it up. I'm seeing guns, aircraft, you know, anti-aircraft guns, yeah, that kind of thing, but with missile. So I don't know. That can be Iran as well. It's that bit with the planes that I talked about in the previous video. Still on track at the moment. So hopefully we, people can wake up to themselves, and there are going to be more attacks by Israel on Hezbollah. Sneaky ones. They'll just pop up, 3 at least. There were 6 to come. I don't know if they've been foiled, but there'll definitely be 3. I just heard something about monsters. I've got mythical Minotaur standing here. Something to do with slavery. I don't know. A lot about slavery going to come out. Okay, take care of yourselves. And if you want a personal reading, anything like that, please check out the links in the description. Watch my Pure Angelic Tarot channel. Read my spicy novels, which obviously showed me something about what I've got to write about next. Check them out on Inca and give them a follow and support. Take care of yourselves. Thank you again. Please subscribe. Thank you.